Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's project is really interesting and something that I was looking forward to for a long time. And as you can see, I got this mold here from Silicone, very high quality mold, and we are going to attempt to make some cinnamon buns or cinnamon rolls. And this is actually a Scandinavian treat. As you can see here, I'm using a tray underneath the mold so I can move my project around if I need a space on my table. And then I got a new fragrance oil from a German company called Manske. It's called Cinnamon Stars, and this is actually a cookie that you just find around Christmas time. It's a new fragrance, I never used it before. It smells amazing and I'm very excited to find out about it. I don't know how it will perform. I have no idea if it will speed up trace or if it will discolor. But I find that you can usually tell whether or not a fragrance oil will discolor your soap batter by looking at the color. The darker it is, and the more it will discolor your soap. Another important point here, I'm using a fragrance oil, not a cinnamon type of essential oil, as it can be very irritating for the skin. So moving on to actually mixing the lye water solution to the oils here. They are at about the same temperature. Notice the nice spatula holder I got recently. I'm so happy about it. It makes my life so much easier. So I'm going to add the lye water to the oils here. Then add my stick blender and just mix to light emulsion. You might ask, why are you making already Christmas soaps or Christmas creations? But some of you might know that cold process soap needs about 4 to 6 weeks to cure. So by the time it is cured, then people already start looking around for Christmas presents, and the season of the Christmas cookies here starts already mid-October or November, where you can get all these delicious Christmas treats. For color, I'm using the BUN Gold Mica from a company called You Make It Up. Very nice color. I use it a lot in my soaps, and I'm blending it also with the stick blender. By the way, the recipe I'm using is my regular recipe, and you can find it down in the description box below if you're interested. And of course, you can use any recipe to make this type of soaps here. I just recommend to add sodium lactate to your lye water. This makes the unmolding easier, especially if you're using individual cavities. So I'm adding a little bit more of this doubloon gold mica here to make it more tan. Still, I don't know how the fragrance oil will behave, but I think we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna add the fragrance oil to the mixture now. And I'm just gonna be hand mixing it in. Some people like to use a stick blender for it. I don't. I like the color of the soap batter. It looks like really cinnamon bun dough. We are definitely ready for the pour now. Notice how the batter is a little bit thickening up, so I want to be rather quick. So these silicone molds, I just want to say a few words about it. It's an Italian company called Silicone. They have very high quality molds. From the same series, I have a lemon kind of mold that I will show you here in the picture down. And they unmold so nicely, and you can really feel it's a high quality silicone. So I was very excited to get this swirl type of cinnamon bun molds that I'm using now today. I'm just going to fill everything up to the top so it gives this kind of a 3D look. It's a 3D mold, so I want to absolutely use this. It it looks a bit messy, but I'm not worried because it will be okay at the end. And the only thing left to do now here is, once all the soap is in the mold, up to the top, is to wait for 24 hours until we are ready to get them out of the molds. Alright, it's the next day, so I'm very excited to find out how this turned out. It doesn't look like they have been discolored at all. Rather to the contrary, they look a little bit pale, so let's see how they unmold. Oh, better than I thought. Nice. I'm not really worried about the color because I'm going to add some mica that you will see in just a minute. Oh yeah, they look beautiful, and they have this 3D look that I absolutely love. I think it's a good size also to hold in your hand, because it is a soap after all. I think it's very satisfying to see how soap is unmolded. Maybe I should make like a compilation, soap unmolding compilation. It's just a moment where you get to see what you did, and it's like a revealing kind of process. Alright, so here they are. I think they turned out pretty cute. I love the look. Here is a close-up. The next step is to take some mica and mix it with rubbing alcohol, and then with a brush I just go around these indentations here of the bun, and you can see it makes it already a different kind of look. It looks more realistic. As I said before, I would not use cinnamon, even not as a decoration on top of the soap, because some people might react really allergic to it. It can cause skin irritation, so you want to avoid that. And if you want to mimic a cinnamon kind of look on top of your soap, then you could use some mica, some brown mica, and sprinkle it on top of your soaps. I'm gonna show you here an example of how you can do that. It's very easy. Take a tea strainer, you add some mica to it, and then you just add it on top of your soap. I think it looks really good like this. These buns turn out. They look more realistic this way. And then I want to add another color. This darker kind of brown here, it's called chestnut brown mica, also from You Make It Up, just to make an additional shadow or depth in the buns. Moving on to the glazing part, I have some very simple soap that I colored with a little bit of titanium dioxide. Then I grab a spatula and I just drizzle the soap over the bun. very simple. I think it looks realistic. Then if you happen to put on too much like I have here, that's not a problem at all. You just grab some kitchen roll paper and you wipe it off and then you do it again, no problem. I think they turned out pretty cool. They look realistic. I think it's even a great gift. So here they are. You can of course wait 24 hours. And then we're gonna let them cure just like normal soap. Voila, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you around very soon for another one, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye!